And last but not least, one! The last jump! I'm one jump away. I'm nervous. I hope no NPCs interdict me. I will be very, very upset. You will watch someone quit the game if I am somehow interdicted.
What's the gravity on that planet?
I'm just checking for you.
I've landed on plenty of planets, guys. I'm perfectly capable of landing on planets. Okay, here it goes. Here's the last jump. Last one. Charging it up. Jumping in. Oh my goodness. My palms are sweaty.
Engage frameshift drive.
Are you familiar with
Charging frameshift drive.
whatever can go wrong will go wrong.
For you, okay? Here it is. Civilization. Where am I going? Samson class bulk cargo ship? No. Hooray! Where's
You're
the
going to
Open galaxy map.
unidentified signal source?
Displaying map.
There's already ships in here. Like, I'm already getting nervous, okay?
Oh, no. Don't worry.
So where do I go?
You go to... Well, you look on the panel and you find Polo Harbor.
Ideally, you would want to have something that has cartographics.
There is no Polo Harbor in here. I don't see Polo Harbor anywhere.
Well,
and I want to get there as quickly as possible because there are ships, there are contacts jumping in. So where is it?
Yeah, well, don't worry about it. I'm trying to find... Oh, A2A. There you go. A2A.
Just check the system map.
I have to go into the system map and hopefully not get interdicted.
Yeah, don't worry.
So am I going to have any of these planets mapped out? Oh, there it is. Okay. There it is.
There you
Polo
go.
Harbor.
It's a trap!
It's a trap! Okay, it's only 126 light seconds out, so that's not, it's not too bad. Going back to, there's ships on my radar. Ships on the radar!
J-Funky asks, what ship should I show up and party in?
If you can get here during this, there's 3 ships flying behind me.
Well,
making me nervous.
J-Funky, we'll have to see first if we can even finish selling his data today, because we have no clue how long it will take.
Yeah, we don't have any clue how long it's going to take.
You saying I have time to arrive there?
Well, I will keep the stream going until it's all sold. Hopefully I don't get interdicted here. That's all I'm worried about right now is being interdicted.
You'll be interested to know that as far as players are concerned, in the
Engage frameshift drive.
4 ships.
Frameshift drive engaging.
Surprisingly, 3 Asp Explorers and 1 Great Phantom.
How many have been destroyed is all I'm concerned with.
Silent
4
Angst.
ships. 3 Asp Explorers and 1 Great Phantom.
We have plenty of estimates because Josh has actually asked us beforehand if we take any bets on how much he will make from this. And I think we even have some prizes on stakes, right?
There is a prize on the line. I'd say if you want more
So
than one
whoever
guess.
wants to close this, or I think you still have time, so head to the Pro Bar and give us your official estimation of what you think he's gonna make. And if you're closest to it, to the actual amount, then you will get a prize.
A prize.
So we have
how many jelly beans in the jar?
We have estimations from 0, because he will die before docking, to 1 billion credits, 3.275 billion credits, 1.2 billion, 1.5 million. I said 2.345 billion.
With extra numbers. And I
Plato said 923 million, so that's a low estimation there.
Less than
I
a
reckon
billion.
I'm just scanning.
39% of whatever you would have got if you'd used the new system. I said.
Penny Umbra says 5.9 billion. That's our highest so far.
Wow. I hope I have 5 billion. 5.9 billion, even better. Okay, I'm dropping from Orbital Cruise. Polo Harbor is 57 kilometers ahead.
Spooky says 350.
Yeah. Cathena should know. Yeah, it's a thing. It's never actually as much, even with the new system.
Oh my goodness.
It will be a lot, but it won't be
Civilization.
a minute. It'll be in the hundreds of millions, I'm guessing. I don't know how many.
Josh, this is the closest you've been to a really good cup of tea for ages. And the shower. You
I'm
probably...
requesting docking.
By the way, guys, if you
Is it scan
want
mode?
to enter into this little raffle, then
Open
please
system map.
make your estimations on the
System
pro bar,
map.
because there we will be able to track down who got closest. Because if your post has a low, then you will not be eligible.
Ooh, you see, he knows all the tricks.
I've
Open
requested
galaxy map.
docking.
Stellar cartography.
I see my landing pad up ahead. Landing pad
Forget
number
your
5.
landing. Don't forget your landing gear.
I
You
won't
know,
forget my
easy does
landing
it.
gear.
Easy does it, lad. Nearly there.
You have requested, right? You did do that. You just said that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play the air horn just before you land. Don't worry. I wouldn't do that. I'm not that.
Oh boy.
Engage
What a
frame shift
moment.
drive.
Charging the FDL drive.
I can't believe you can remember how to land.
Hey, I do plenty of landing. Perfect landing. I'm entering the hangar so that I'm completely 100% safe. Hooray! I did it! I landed! I have all the data! It's there! It's in my computer!
Yeah, good point, Katina. The Hawk has
The
landed.
Hawk has landed! Oh my gosh.
So in order to sell the data, use the right-hand panel, go down to your ship and choose self-destruct.
That's the quickest way. Quickest way. It skips all the
So-
pages.
Sells it all at once.
I would just like to take a quick look at my ship docked in station after 3 years or so of exploration. There she is. You served me well.
Enter
John
scan
Sugar
mode.
says this deserves a dab from Josh.
A dab?
Yeah.
I don't dab. Come on. Maybe I'll do the floss.
Oh god, that's worse.
Oh. Okay. All right. Show's over, guys. See you next week. Oh. Looks like I'm forgetting to do something very important.
It was actually it says what colour is it to start with? It's actually the default paint job, isn't it?
This is the default
Yeah.
paint job. Yeah.
It's just a standard paint job.
Hey, I'm
Seriously?
I'm
It's a
yeah,
default
refueling.
paint?
Battleship grey with the 2 lines on. Yeah.
Yep.
Look,
Okay, so before you do anything, Josh, please give me your current.
hold on.
your current-
Should I repair first and then give you my current?
Well, that costs money.
It does. So that's why I'm
But
thinking
yeah,
I
that's
should.
part of the, that's
Okay.
part of the cost of exploration. So
Yes.
So yeah, repair
Okay,
first.
so I'm repairing, guys. Here goes. Say goodbye to Commander
Exit scan mode.
39%,
Wow, what a
Open
moment.
system map.
and back to Commander
System cartography.
100%.
You
Oh,
might
if
like
it
to
stays
I'm
at
gonna
40,
restock
that
my
would be
ammo
so
first.
funny.
That
Yeah,
would
you
be
might-
so hilarious.
It would.
If I
You
get
might also
stuck
want to go
at
to-
40,
Yeah, if FW, no, Josh, you can't have more than 40.
I'm sorry, Commander Josh Hawkins. I'm afraid I can't do this.
I'm even fixing the
Integrity.
Should I
Or do
fix
I
the
leave the
paint?
paint? I'd leave the paint.
Leave the paint at 7%.
Wait, you still have 7%? What's wrong
My
with you?
Well,
paint works inside.
remember,
Apparently, I wasn't out there long enough.
for a very long time, wear and tear they took it out of the game. So for an awful lot of distant worlds, I was flying around with no wear and tear at all on the ship, and then
Yeah.
they put it in, and suddenly it just went down.
Okay, chat says leave the paint.
Leave the paint at 7. Okay, it's only
Okay.
10 credits. I'll
So
leave it,
your
I'll
current
leave it as.
balance is
My current balance, 19,366,905.
Roger that. And your current exploration rank?
My current exploration rank is Trailblazer, 19%.
Roger that.
If you want,
are we ready?
you can actually look in your codex and custom exploration in actual total numbers.
That's a good point, really. How much you made so far?
How much I've
It's
made so
actually
far
listed
on
in the codex.
exploration? Okay, we'll take a look how much I've made so far on exploration.
From exploration, yeah.
Stats, exploration. I have made 2,079,582 credits from exploration. That was from my trip to the Orion Nebula and back.
That's so cute.
Yes.
That's
I have since
Alright.
visited many, many more systems. Okay.
Well then, I think we're good to go.
I think we're good to go.
Do this.
I think so. Let's have a
Hope you have a cuppa, because this is gonna take a while.
I got some coffee with me to stay it's going to take. I don't know how many systems I've actually scanned along the way. But here goes.
Sally, 3 systems.
Yes, just true.
See, I do have one
data
concern,
corruption.
Though. Well, yeah.
Exploration data not available.
See, if I look at my systems visited, because they added that feature in much later on after I had explored, if I look at systems visited, I only have systems visited since beyond the halfway point of my exploration journey.
Yeah,
So
that's
a
true,
year and a half wasn't even registered in systems visited. It's taking a really long time to open
Surface
universal
scan
cartographs.
complete.
Yes.
It's
yes.
like-
That bodes well.
Surprised also if you crash at some point, but don't worry because your data will be safe.
Yeah.
But
Because
crashing,
the server
crashing,
currently
it still
has
happens.
the server currently has to grab your data, your exploration data from the archives.
Okay. Here
It's
it
so
is.
old, it's on tape.
It is.
Someone in
Tape.
Cambridge right now is running downstairs to the old
Punch
archives.
cards.
See, already this makes me nervous. My first page has Sagittarius A star in it.
Oh man, wow. Oh look,
I-
that's the old amount you would get for it.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah, that
600
is-
that everyone had.
But
the 600
why?
Exactly.
Why am I
That
only
was the most
seeing?
that you could make in
But
the game.
why am I
for
only
one
seeing
system.
Sagittarius? Oh, see, look at this one here. HD 152314. That's a bubble system. isn't
Engage
it?
frameshift drive.
No, it's not.
Preparing for jump.
152314. It sounds like a bubble system.
Unlikely.
NGC.
I wouldn't give too much of a fuss about what you see there on the first page, because I have no clue how the cartographics are sorting those
It's
data.
completely mixed up. I mean,
Yeah.
look at these systems.
Page by page, but it's now 50 per page, and it used to be a lot less. But it's still, if you're a crazy veteran explorer, it still
Well,
takes time.
HIP
Yeah, Ashpoker's right.
N2691. These are all.
Ashpoker's right. It is quite random how the systems appear on the page. I have not worked out the logic of how it is
No, it's random.
on each page.
Also, we don't know how many pages it's gonna be. It doesn't say anywhere, so.
Yeah, yeah.
5.6 million.
Fuel scooping complete.
The old exploration data. You can tell 15,911.
Oh god, people
Yeah.
people are doing the page count now. Which is probably actually not a bad thing, because going from the pages we will know how many systems you actually sold, so that's a good thing.
Oh, okay.
Keep counting people.
Yeah, keep counting. Count the pages. It's just I have to wait on every page. Stand.
Yeah, I like that. The whole system for 900 credits. Yeah, old money.
Engage frameshift drive.
Jumping.
Drive charging.
2!
I don't think it's going to take that long if it's 50 per page. I mean, I have probably about
spooky as a-
6,000 systems.
Well, with all these loading times in between, it's still gonna take a while.
Yeah, Jason, he's not one of the truck stops on the way to Colonia, so he's not actually back in the pub. He's just stopped for a coffee, coffee and a burger in the truck stop, essentially.
But 50
the
per
beverage
page.
section.
50 per page, and I'm only getting credits. Like,
Because that's your old data mixed in there.
there's so much
Yeah.
of that.
Fuel scooping.
Keep in mind, it used to be very rare to even get more than 1 million per page.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as we say, in those days, SAG-A was the biggest cash-earning system
By
in the
far.
internet, and it was 600 or something thousand, wasn't it? And that
The
was
next
it. That was
closest
the
you would
most
get would be around like 200,000 maximum.
And to
So
scan
we all
mode.
used to fly around with that one system, apart from Zulu Romeo, who got the best discovery. But we all used to fly around with that. That was the highest earning system in all of our stats.
See, I
SAG-A.
recognize some of these. The Blay Hypi is one of the first nebula that I stopped in. I remember that system.
I'm curious that it remembers which systems are old and new. I don't know
Well,
how it's
I can
storing
tell by
that.
the name of them, but
Ash Poker, it's not surprising because the galaxy is still like well under 0.1% discovered. I think like 0.03% discovered currently-ish, or 0.04. So
Yeah, you guys been
even
slacking.
that old data is bound to have a lot of unexplored stuff where you have the first discovery.
for sure. I mean, chances of people discovering all of these systems. I mean, some of the nebula ones for sure.
Yeah, those will be grabbed probably, but
Yeah, that's right. Most of the money will be pound, shillings,
Yep,
and pence. It'll be all money.
You already doubled your credits, that's right.
Take it down the post office and change it.
Much doubled.
Well, no, EDSM is not representative though, because not everyone, or a small fraction of players is using EDSM. Frontier themselves released the number a couple of months ago or so. They said, I think it was 0.036% or so discovered of the galaxy currently.
Hold on, I'm gonna put this into windowed mode so I can see chat. Fancy graphics.
Because because it wants
System
not too much
scan
space on my
complete.
SSD drive.
Exit
And
scan
I've
map.
got I've had
Open
it
system
installed
map.
over 3 or 4
System
hard drives over the
cartography.
years. So my logs are scattered all over the place on 2 accounts.
Yeah, I
So
ported
I
them
just
into the current folder, so I've got everything in one place.
it just gets confused if I start trying to load them up now, so I don't bother. Sorry, EDSM.
Let's see if I can do this. Hopefully it doesn't mess up anything on the screen. Because I want to be able to see the chat.
It would be very cool if you could get to elite level exploration on this stream.
Oh, if I'm
He
on
will.
elite level exploration, like, oh my god.
Sure of it, yeah. It depends how much is old and how much is new.
Incoming message.
No, because that doesn't matter. The money amount itself matters, and I'm sure he will be well above that
I think,
threshold.
So,
yeah.
what did you say your rank was right now?
It was trail.
Trail-
19% Trailblazer.
Yeah.
I'm currently Ranger. Where's what is the rank? So where's Trailblazer on the rankings?
I don't even know. But
Let me quickly look it up for you.
I got Trailblazer from just going to the Orion Nebula and then back.
Well, by way of a comparison, just for the sake of it, Turjana has Trailblazer from just looking at a few systems in the bubble.
What is this bonus other
That's the
Inc
money.
crew shares? Why does it say?
Oh, that's first discovery. I don't know why it says crew shares. I don't know if it splits first discovery if you've got multi-crew, or whether it's talking about your NPC crew if you have a pilot who's done absolutely nothing all the time you've been out there, and they'll get a share of your cash. I don't know, because I don't have one. For that very reason, I'm sharing my money with them, you see.
Spike, keep it up, buddy. Keep counting those pages. These pages are pitiful payouts, though. Just goes to show how little exploration was worth before, and how little love we got as explorers. Look at that, 7,000 credits for one system.
It's
Can't even get
to
a-
have hundreds, because you just scan the main star. That's it.
In a way, we are currently destroying evidence.
Kind of, but it's there on the street. You know, it's being recorded.
Yeah.
5 million for 50 systems. That's
Open galaxy map.
just terrible.
Galaxy map.
Alright, so
3 void opals.
exploration rank go from aimless to mostly aimless to scout to surveyor to trailblazer, which is where you
Surface
currently
scan
are.
complete.
And after trailblazer, we still have pathfinder, ranger, pioneer, and then elite. So you are 4 ranks off the top.
Wait, are they saying that I have like a crew member or something? Is that possible?
No.
Why are they saying sack that crew member? Are they kidding? Because
If you had one, so this is why I don't carry one.
well, how would I have a crew member on an ass?
You couldn't you couldn't because when you had it out, there were no crew members.
There were-
There
exactly.
were no crew members.
Oh, Roberto's! No Roberto.
Engage friendship drive.
Look at this page.
Jumping.
But
Drive charging.
I've currently got
I
a crew
could have
member, which is
inactive crew.
inactive. Yeah. So you can't even use them on anything. They're just sitting there in the back, like drinking your tea.
Well, how would
or
I get
coffee,
rid of them?
Eating all your. You can't even inject them into space. You have to buy them.
Well, I am landed, so what do I do? How do I
But
get
there's no crew
you
launcher
haven't
there.
got one. You haven't got any.
passenger? Oh, there's a
Oh, that's
passenger.
passenger.
No.
No, you haven't got any crew.
Imagine I would.
You
So
wouldn't have any crew anyway.
yeah, in the old days, that's exactly right. Yes. We had to get to elite the hard way. All of this is the hard way.
Disengage.
We paid the iron price for our lead.
Yes. That's
Also-
Engage frameshift drive.
Mr. Spar
Engage
says
in jump.
50,000 more years and we'll discover the entire galaxy of Elite. Well, yes and no, unless, well, no, unless they would implement a way to actually track down undiscovered systems from the galaxy map. Because if you can't do that, like, there's always gonna be a couple systems left that just nobody stumbles upon. I mean, a couple, probably a few million systems that just nobody stumbles upon. It's gonna take forever to find these last little.
Harder it is to find the last ones. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it's gonna be like.
Would that be a useful addition, like sort of bit of a plot of undiscovered systems?
Well, you could go to systems you haven't visited.
Well, currently, yeah, you can go to the ones you haven't discovered, but currently it would only be of any sort of benefit around the bubble or you know, in the inhabited and much traveled routes. Out there in the black, like it's
And
very
to
rare
scan
that you even stumble upon something discovered unless it's like some landmark of some sort.
System scan complete.
Or is it a landmark? It would be a
Exit
galactic
scan now.
mark.
Engage
Yeah,
frameshift
it came
drive.
out, says you've made 50.
Charging frameshift drive.
External camera.
It's a rough tally.
Change camera.
Doesn't seem like much, really. 50 million. Considering I made 1 million mining void ovals in 3 days.
Yep.
3, 2,
Yeah.
Yeah, the
As soon
value
as you start
certainly
getting
will
onto the
spike
new
up.
data,
Yeah.
yeah.
And we're assuming that it's random and it'll be selling the old stuff as we think. Stats.
Which episodes of Exploring the Milky Way Galaxy are we looking at when selling these pages?
that's anyone's guess. I like Ray Hi-Fi. I can remember that's one of the first, probably one of the first 5 or 6 episodes. A shady system. I remember that.
I am going to keep bringing them up until you make some more.
Enter scan mode.
I'm not in the Jay Hawkins group.
System scan complete.
Private group right now.
System scan
Exit scan
complete.
mode.
Old school.
This is the Josh Hawkins account, so I'm on the actual Josh Hawkins private group. I think there's only like 130 people in this private group. Oh, look at that one. That system was worth 4 million, so
Ah.
that could have been a good one mixed in there.
What, eight bodies? 8 bodies, 4 million? Yeah. That's new money.
Engage
I mean,
frameshift
yeah,
drive.
if you have
Preparing
like,
for
say,
jump.
6,000 systems that you visited, then it would be around what, like 120 pages that you have to sell.
Something like that.
So we still have ways to go.
We've got a ways to go. I just want to actually get paid, you know. The money.
See, this happens. The science has gone out the window now. Just show me that lovely round here.
That's right.
Yeah. 4 mil for 11 bodies. Yeah, definitely new money.
The beginning though, the Grey Hi-Fi and the shady systems, like those were all from the very beginning. I remember those names. I haven't seen them for years. And they're paying nothing. 99 cents.
INFwhale says his best page was 12.685 million.
Oh, I
Fuel
got
system
pages
complete.
Okay, look, I've already got pages here that are 7 million, and this is on old exploration data.
That's
Well, the thing is, you will probably always have some old data mixed in there, so your page
And discount
amount
mode.
will never be that high, probably.
yeah. I mean, Brother Sabati says his best system
System scan
Oh,
complete.
is 14.
System scan
14 million. I think my best system
Look at
is
Keith.
11 and a
Scan
half.
complete.
Over 50 mil. he
Exit
says.
scan mode.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
for one system you can get. Yeah.
That's pretty damn good.
So,
The
if you...
Starport's ordering a huge amount of cardboard boxes and big issues after paying you all this, Josh. I hope you can live with yourself. Oh, believe me, I can.
Keep
So-
it coming. Keep it
Look at the viewer count. How many people are watching right now?
134.
Hey, wow.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Well, thanks for joining in. This is a big day for me, selling all this
Have a
data.
good
It is.
Thank you.
Hooray! It's been a while since we've had that many people on the show. It's my own
Engage
fault.
frameshift drive.
Playing.
Charging the
External
FDL
camera.
drive. Change camera.
Hoping to top at least 1 billion. Jeez.
Nice to see you guys along for this monumental point in history.
It is a momentous occasion to be here. Landed at a space. I've been out. When did Distant Worlds 1 set off? Because that'll give me an idea. I set off just a few weeks before Distant Worlds 1.
End of 2014, beginning of 2013?
3302.
14, 15, yeah.
14 to 15, so it's been...
Fuel
And I think you took off just before that. I think you took off in December 2014.
I left on like December 23rd or December 24th of that same year. So that's...
Well, then it's more than 3 years. I mean, depending on how much you actually went exploring in that time, but technically it would be like almost 4.5 years now.
Yeah,
Into scan mode.
It's been that long. I mean, we've done a lot of things along the way, and you know, there was probably a good while where I completely ignored my exploration account. You know, we were.
Was it 250? I might be wrong. Then yeah. Then if was it 250? I could have sworn it was 240. Oh, I'm confused now.
Don't forget, thumbs up for the most famous explorer, Josh Hawkins. I am not the most famous explorer. I'm gonna say
Just
that
the slowest.
just the slowest, exactly, just the slowest.
And to be honest, even that might not be true because I do know of some crazy guys who have gone out there on even more ridiculous trips, even
Oh, here.
longer and even more slowly.
20.1 million on this one.
Ooh, nice.
I like what Kathina said. After Josh Hawkins The Return, we have Josh Hawkins Beyond, right? Josh Hawkins Chapter 4. That was a good payout system there.
So,
Look
a
at the
question I have
bonuses.
is, are you going to switch up the ship, or are you going to get into something else now? Are you going to keep the ass?
I'm gonna switch it up, I think. I mean,
Hello, me.
here's another 21.7 million. Okay, we're getting into some more, hopefully some newer systems now mixed in here.
If I was to recommend an exploration ship now, a new one, if you're doing pure exploration, I'd go for the Phantom.
Yeah, I know you'd go
Yeah.
for the Phantom.
Solid choice.
It's a pretty
Because
solid
you can
choice.
pick it up.
William-
I haven't said that. I'm flying a Crate Bomb too, but
William Bonnet
Type
says,
10, surely, Type 10.
yeah, best
Almost,
exploration
yeah.
ship out there.
You know,
William Bonnet says, you're in my book, you guys are the reason I started exploring. What book are you talking about? Are you writing a book, or?
we're in Drew's book.
Yeah, but that's not
Matthew's,
true.
Matthew's right. Matthew's right. Turgan Sandstone is the most famous explorer. You know, they wrote a song about him and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're at 30 pages, says Spike, so probably got another 120 plus pages.
I'm trying to remember the name. Who's the explorer on Blind Pew's show? The one who keeps coming up from his cabin and criticizing everything.
Oh,
I don't know.
Turgeon, can you play the song? Can you play the Turgan Sandstone song?
Is it actually on my board? I can add it. I can add it if it isn't.
Or just play it on YouTube, Josh.
Yeah, give me the link for it. I'll I guess I could probably search it.
Yeah, the song is definitely requested. And Jay Funky, no, because Turgeon wouldn't allow him to get an anaconda. It's just not an option.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's not going to happen.
Broken stance look.
Yes.
The Ballad of Turgan
System scan
Sandstone.
complete.
Is it?
My favourite.
Exit scan mode.
Thanks.
It's the boating.
Thanks,
Open system
Spatula.
map.
System map.
Okay, hold on. I gotta keep selling data while I'm loading up.
Lance, Mini is eager to join us here in voice. Should I let him in? or should we just be like all elite and stuff? Because you know you will be elite now as well, and like be exclusive and don't let him in.
Hold on, Turgeon, I'm on your episode, but where is the song? 33. When does it start? Right at the very beginning?
Well,
Hold on, let me see.
the song itself is uploaded separately, actually.
I'm gonna get a copyright infringement
just
for
after
that, though.
33 in the playlist.
It's
No,
it's
it's
gonna give me a
Tom's
copyright
song. Come
infringement.
on. I'm not going to go after you. That was Tom. Yeah. Yeah. So 33 is the episode, but the one immediately after it in the playlist should be the straight song.
Oh, just the straight song. Okay, hold on. Let me go back then. Immediately after. Oh, here it is. The Ballad of Turgan Sandstone. Okay. I'll wait for the. Okay, here we go. Pause. Here's the Ballad of Turgan Sandstone while we sell data.
Engage frameshift drive.
Jumping.
Drive charging.
There we go. Nice song to listen to, folks. While we sell all of this exploration data, we give you the Ballad of Turgan Sandstone.
4, 3, 2, fuel scooping.
Sandstone's famous.
Fuel scooping complete.
Enter scan mode.
Such a good song, man.
System scan complete.
Exit scan mode. Open system map.
Early and all kind of
System map.
Surface scan complete.
External camera.
Change camera.
That's just absolutely fantastic.
Phenomenal.
Absolutely
We'll have to see
amazing.
if we can get Tom.
Courtesy
we'll
of
get
the
Tom to write you
amazing minor Tom Cook, or Tokuso rather.
Come on, Takosa, we'll get him to write one for you now.
Yeah, they said they have a ballad of Commander 40%.
External camera.
Change camera.
That's fantastic, though.
That's true. That's true.
I mean,
Turn
most
is,
of you probably know, but some might not have. It actually came to be because I think it was when you won the what was that contest called?
It was the Control Out Space.
The Control Alt Space contest when Turgeon won with his video in there.
Yeah.
I think Ed actually called him Turgen Sandstone in the news.
Yeah, they did.
And that's how that song came to be, and I fully recommend, Josh, put that link into chat. I fully recommend that you check that video out yourself, or the whole episode best, when that song is aired, because it's amazing. The video really... Because these comics in the video are actually made by Turgeon himself.
Oh yeah, I know, they're so good, those comic books.
They're genius.
Hey, I'm gonna go get something in honor of selling all this data, because it's something that I haven't had for a long time. But hang on 1 second, I'm gonna go grab this and be right back.
What is it?
I'm still waiting on the full version of those comics as well, Turgeon.
Yeah, I really enjoyed them. And I love how we're still just ignoring Mini all the time. He really wants in here.
Look what I got, folks. I have got me some Stroop waffles.
Oh my god!
To sell my data, I'm gonna eat some Stroop waffles.
Oh, that's a throwback right there. Wow.
There we go.
Where's Tim?
I don't know where Tim is. Where is Tim?
I didn't see him around.
Open galaxy map.
Stellar
Josh,
cartography.
I will let Mini in here just so he can congratulate you as well.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
Good day, Mini.
Oh, so you finally let me in.
Hello, Minnie.
Oh
Did
no,
you,
they're
did you
good.
pay the doorman?
Oh god, who let a Scorpius in? Also, congratulations, Josh. Welcome back to the bubble, finally.
I'm not in the bubble.
Oh, you're not. You're in Colonia.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not in Colonia either.
It says Colonia Council, independent.
Ish.
Yes,
Ish.
Colonia-ish.
Engage
Pearl
friendship
Harbor's quite
drive.
a ways away from...
Engage in jump.
Welcome back to a semblance of civilization.
Yes,
sir.
something resembling
Yeah.
civilization.
Hey, you know, since you're here
Space
to Colonia, can you do me a favor? Can you go to Colonia and pin a level 4 shield cell bank blueprint for me and bring it back?
Unfortunately, I have that direction after this.
Why not?
Mini, jokes on you, he will not have a single one of the engineers out there on lock.
Absolutely true.
That is true. I don't have
Does
a
he have
single
any
engineer.
engineers on
None.
that?
Nothing. I left before
And
engineers
he
existed in the game.
won't be able to. He won't be able to unlock them because you need the engineers in the bubble for that first.
You told me that Josh Hawkins, one of the people that I look up to as far as exploration goes, because his video is probably one of the most amusing things to watch as far as exploration goes, doesn't have any engineering.
Not
He
a
went
one.
out there before engineering was a thing, like long before engineering even
friendship
became a
drive.
thing.
Josh, if you ever
Frame
come back
shift
to
drive
school, you're my
engaging.
next student.
Well, someone's gonna have to show me around the engineers because I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I will be at your beck and call, and the massive immensity of my engineering knowledge is at your full and complete disposal. And I'm going to let you jump back. Got it.
Okay. Hang on 1 second. Spike just said 50 pages. Check rank, please. So.
No rank.
No?
No rank check.
No.
Well,
rank.
okay, yeah.
Wait till the end.
Unless it's gonna be elite at the end. So if he wants to know how far it came right now, I don't think there's a point to it though,
No,
because
you're
it
right,
doesn't
there's no point.
update. Doesn't
Just-
update regularly, so
let's just
we
go to
would
the
get
end.
the current exact amount anyhow.
Let's just go to
How much can you get a Phantom up to, Mini? How many light years?
One of the problems with using a Phantom is that the engine class can only be limited to a class.
scan mode.
Of it. Tell you what, I'll get on Corios and I'll punch it in. I'll tell you in a bit.
System scan complete. System scan complete.
Because I reckon it's gonna be up there with the Asp and
Access
the
scan mode.
Diamondback, probably.
Oh, it's gonna be slightly better.
Given that Josh likes to do exploration on economic routes anyway, so the jump range isn't really a factor.
No,
But
it's
is
not.
there anything you can do for scanners to make that a bit easier? Exploration, like a bit easier with finding things, stuff, or the scanners pretty much
Give me a sec.
out of the box?
That's what I'm going to be a lot more interested in, is the scanning stuff.
And maybe some shields, or harden your ship somehow, so that maybe 40% is less of an option.
You know what I would really like? Is that like engines that if you buy a better grade engine,
Engage
it actually
rimship
flies
drive.
through super cruise faster?
Jumping.
Drive
That would make
charging.
sense, wouldn't it?
See, I was talking about this on one of my past live streams. We were talking about, well, it would be nice if we had the ability to like have Super Cruise boost. It would increase the fuel consumption and heat generation, but you'd be able to go faster.
I think Scorps has been going on about that as well, right?
Yeah, I spoke to Sandra about it.
Because,
That'd be-
you know, we love flying 120,000 light seconds.
Well, you know, it'd make trips to Hutton Orbital to get a nice mug a lot easier.
If you want.
Of course you want the mug.
26.3 million for that page.
The only reason I would go
How much?
to add one in
26.3 million.
Nice.
You know, it's funny, the button for discovery scanners.
Fuel scooping complete.
With the bonus 26.488 million.
Yeah, but doesn't probe radius engineering also increase the weight of the module, which reduces your jump range? I think that's why I didn't do that.
That's the detailed surface scanner, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, expanded probe launch radius, mass increase of 100, but probe radius boosted by 50%.
Yeah.
Enter scan mode.
But here's the funny thing. Detailed surface scanners have no mass.
System scan
Huh?
complete.
There's
How's that
zero
work then?
System scan complete.
Exit scan mode.
How
It's
does
like
that
a-
make any sense?
It's like
Open galaxy
adding
map.
heavy duty armor.
Displaying map.
Weight armor, since it has no mass. It doesn't
Yeah,
actually boost
but
the
that's
mass.
armor. Like there is armor that has weight, but there's no discovery scanner that the detailed surface scanner that has weight. So why put that stat on there in the first place?
Because
That's
it's
stupid.
right here and they hit the RNG button for stat changes.
Sounds like
Oh
it.
dear.
But yeah, like
Huh.
Ash
a
Poker says,
detailed
don't
surface-
question FD.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord and Savior Braben.
Do we want maximum jump range or?
Yes.
You know, the only
Okay,
good thing
it's-
with
it's
maximum
not gonna
jump
be-
range is just getting home if you want to get home quickly.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a practical build, but I want to know how high you can get it.
All right. I'll poke it some more. Give me a bit. Do you want the ability to boost, or are we just going for a stupid jump range?
Maximum range. I want to
Okay.
know what is possible. 'Cause of course you're not gonna go in such a build. My build's never maximum range. I always make compromises for quality of life and
Well, yeah, I
usability.
mean, you would do that because you start with what's the absolute maximum jump range, and
Yeah.
then do I need?
And let's be honest here, if you have like 70 plus light years jump range, 1 light year more or less doesn't matter anyhow. It's like negligible.
Yeah.
Athena's saying you can get a Phantom to 73 light years.
My goodness.
Sounds about right.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I hate though that the Anaconda is still the top dog in that category. I'm still eagerly waiting for that large exploration dedicated ship.
Yeah.
I-
man, wouldn't that be great?
I
hey?
hope that they do some sort of like patch in the future where all future Anacondas are made using real materials. This is Anaconda paint. I'm sorry, but it's been really difficult. There's an accident on the planet where the unicorns come from, so we can't capture their farts to turn into this alloy. So,
Yeah.
sorry.
Wait,
we're gonna
wait,
make
wait.
Anacondas out of
alloy.
real-
That is
Wait.
awesome.
Can
Yeah,
anyone
sprinkled with
can
pixie
anyone
dust,
clip
yeah.
this? I think we just heard Scorp rant there. That was a very rare occasion.
Doesn't he do that all the time when it refers to the anaconda?
No, that's
No,
Turgeon.
I do, yeah. But I've infected people with my rants, you see. Unicorn farts sprinkled with pixie dust.
So yeah, it's
I mean,
your
whatever
Anaconda's going
works.
to turn like a spaceship now instead of like a spinning top. It's like,
Remember when the Anaconda, when you would roll, it would have an off-center roll,
Did
and
it
it would
really? Oof.
it would do
No,
a barrel roll when you rolled. It would
Because I've never flown one.
The axis of the ship is actually above the cockpit. So when you used
Interesting.
to do a barrel roll, it would actually turn around this one pivot point that was actually above the ship. It was weird.
that's what the rest of the mass should be.
Yeah.
Anaconda juju. It's like the Mojo Moon all over again.
Actually, the mass of the Anaconda is actually secretly a ship fighter, and the ship itself is a hologram.
It's
That makes
supposed
sense.
to launch Sidewinders.
Right?
The only time I've actually owned an Anaconda is in beta. That's where I shot the footage for Turgan Sandstone. I just refuse to own one on the live server.
I love it.
It's a point of pride.
It is, yeah.
Should put that on a bumper sticker on your ship. Never owned an Anaconda.
My other ship is not an Anaconda. Yeah.
Yeah, my other ship is not an Anaconda. That's a good one.
I'm trying to figure out these, like the way that this shows. I see total down at the bottom, then I see bonus 3.6 million, but then it shows me the page sell value. So what am I actually getting? Am I just getting the total? Like here it says 18 million, right? So when I sell
Engage
this
frame
18
shift drive.
million,
You're getting
Frame
the
shift
total
drive
amount.
engaging.
I get 18 million plus whatever bonuses I'm getting on the next page once it processes. So 3.6 million total, but then it says 18. It's gotta be multi.
It's mixing it up, so yeah, it's confusing.
No, the total that you see down there is the whole value for the page plus the bonuses for first discovery.
Alright, so
Yeah, the bonuses aren't big for the old stuff.
according to my number crunching, you should be able to get 74.3 light years from the fan.
Nice. Solid, but still 10 light years off of the Anaconda, which I hate.
Yeah.
Engage frame shift drive.
I mean, don't get me
Jumping.
wrong, it would make sense for a bigger ship to be better, probably. But I just hate that it's the Anaconda, because the
You're all
Anaconda
just
is
jealous.
everything.
No, I'm not jealous. I'm ashamed that they took a beloved freighter from the original game and turned it into a multi-role pimped out sex ship to sell the game. Basically, that's what I'm ashamed about.
Look, it's
For
called
it,
an
20 mil.
Anaconda. Look, it's called an Anaconda. If it can't slap people across the face, what's the point?
I
You got numbers, son.
I am never getting that image out of my mind now.
What image?
You act like
I
you've
can't
never been
accommodate.
slapped in the face with an anaconda before, Scorp.
There was that one Wednesday.
To be fair, he's never been on the Sunday
Open
Monday
Galaxy
live
map.
stream. Ship collisions are guaranteed.
Galaxy map.
Power Up
Jeez,
says
jumps
condo's
up.
a load of lard and not worth the money spent on buying and upgrades. Better spending that elsewhere.
Yeah.
There's a reason my main ship is the Annihilator instead of the Conda. The Conda I use for engineering and material gathering. That's about it.
Well, see, Carlos, that's because you don't have Minnie's magic.
That's right. You need Minnie's
Minnie's,
engineering magic.
Minnie's engineering magic gets the Anaconda up to 84 light years, apparently.
Well, 84 and some change.
Okay, of course, and some change, I'm sorry.
I just can't disclose those numbers yet because I'm waiting on a certain commander to help me out with my video. Score.
Not to put you on the spot or
that, didn't it? Had to come
It's
back.
a good
Engage
job there
frame
aren't
shift
like
drive.
100 and something people.
Preparing for jump.
Yeah.
You kept that quiet.
So the only reason I haven't broken the in-game jump record again is because Scorpius apparently has real life stuff to do.
Yeah.
Well, at least I can gladfully say #blame the Scorpius.
We know that's all lies. We were talking about what Scorpius has been up to these past few weeks earlier.
Oh, what have you been up to? 'Cause
I don't know if we're going to
Scorpius
repeat it
talked
right
to me at
now,
all.
but...
He's been He's
I'm
been
working.
Working
unfortunately
very hard.
Yeah.
Fuel
Working
scooping.
and feeling sad that he's not been making videos. To be honest, that's what it is.
I get 3 hours an evening
Fuel
to do
scooping
anything,
complete.
and that's it. Then I'm going to bed.
And he prefers to spend it with his mates having a laugh. And I can't blame him.
We're getting a
can't
tally here. I'm already 500 million up, and my bird is
Enter
going
scan
crazy.
mode.
And INFwhale is saying 3,500 systems sold so far from page tally.
Not bad. Wow.
Yeah, there's 2 million
That's
that one.
that's got to be a little bit more than halfway now.
What does
Yes.
what does your gut feeling say? You think you only got like around 6,000, or could it be way more than you think?
No, I think it's about 6,000 systems. I think. But I'm starting to see some systems that are
Ah,
working.
you've got a 5 mil there.
Yeah,
4 mils.
5 mil, 4 mil, 3 mil.
Okay.
Yeah, they do get.
Exit scan mode.
There's still a lot of the old ones though, like the eShorp system, the Great
Open
Bio
Galaxy map.
system,
Yeah.
Zuni system.
Stellar cartography.
All from like the very beginning. The very beginning. Oh my gosh.
It's 3K for a system.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wow.
This is where I feel like I got
Engage phase is
royally gypped
Jumping.
when FDev changed all the stuff and said we're not making it, retroactive. So sorry for
Well,
all
everyone-
of you folks. that-
Everyone got chipped who did any significant amount of expiration before they made.
Yeah. Same. Iron price. Yeah.
But I still don't understand why they're still carrying data, you know? Like, it's only when you sell it that you get the credit for it. So, I don't understand. Because this would have been a...
Look, Josh. These are the same people that add mass to an engineer upgrade for a module that doesn't have mass. I don't know why you're surprised.
He has a point.
It could always be that the scanner software got upgraded and now captures more data, therefore it's worth more. So the old data has less
Fuel scooping complete.
attributes, and so that's worth less money. Could be like that.
Sinclair, yes,
Are
if
you-
it goes over 2 hours, I'll extend the stream. I don't think it's going to take over 2 hours. to
Are
sell.
you making
Enter
up
scan mode.
excuses for FDev against Corpse?
No, I'm role playing the shit out of it. Oops, I said it.
Well, I would agree
Exit
with
scan
you
mode.
if it would make any sense that, scanner systems could be just upgraded in, like, deep space on the fly.
Yeah, it's a software update.
Yeah,
Yeah,
How
of
else
course.
did everyone
faster
get,
than light
like-
speed software update, apparently.
Well, yeah, I mean, have you ever used voice comms to someone that's back in the bubble in game? It works.
And you could do telepresence as well.
Yeah, that too.
It's quantum entanglement data transfer.
Well, at least now
Engage
all the pages
phase
I've been
drive.
selling are...
Engaging jump.
Charging.
My goodness.
Now at least they...
604 million.
It's still only about 500,000 average per system, though.
So how much cash did you start with before you started selling?
It was a system, they're 12 million, that one system. How much did I have? Like 2.5 million.
Good lord, you poor individual.
Yes, I was very,
I was
very
gonna say something
poor.
else, but I forget Josh's stream is like G-rated, so I'm like, so
Which is why I said sorry for saying a bad word.
We're at 75 pages, 3,750.
Fuel scooping.
God, Josh Hawkins is basically Captain America. Language.
Does anyone else here notice that he just said language? Oh, 32.4 million. There we go. Now we're getting into the juicy
Yeah.
systems.
I'm still confident
scan
my
mode.
estimate is not completely off. We'll see.
What did you say?
2.345 billion.
Exit scan mode.
4, 5. Well, we're getting into the more expensive ones now. Like, look at that, 13 million. Like, these are the ones where I actually got
32 mil.
real
That's
scan data from
okay.
them.
Yeah.
There is a stream delay, sir. So
But every page so far, like the past 5 or 6 have been over 20 million. 20, 21, 23, 26, 30. So,
I missed 17 Draconis.
Carlos Uritia says, if Josh wasn't elite before in exploration, he sure is now. Well, yes, I was only Trailblazer before, because I've never actually sold any of my exploration data.
Engage
carried around.
phase drive.
Charging the FDL drive.
33,
How have you
yeah,
not
3.5.
died in all that time?
It's
He nearly did.
What's this one?
39%.
Wait, why is this one red?
Okay.
Why is this system red?
You're too close to the original system that you scanned.
It's
Oh, that's annoying, but it's gonna stick around now, so you're only gonna be selling 49 per page.
Yeah.
it's gonna stick on every single page.
Yes.
Really?
It's bad that I don't explore it, even I know
Well, it's one thing exploring, it's another selling, isn't it?
that. I guess.
Fuel
I don't have too many more of those though, because
Well, what was the last jump you did? How long was that into this? Well, then you shouldn't have. Well, then that must be an old system because you shouldn't have a
Haven't
single
got
one
you.
then because the selling range
Displaying
is 20 light
map.
years. So if your last jump was longer than 20 light years, then you shouldn't have a single system.
I think the last one was like 8. And then the
Well,
one before
yeah.
it
that
is
was,
entirely possible that he came this way on the way out.
Possible.
No, I did not. I can tell you that for sure.
Not at all? Are you
Not at
sure?
all.
No, he
Absolutely
was in
positive.
the eastern region of the galaxy.
I know exactly what the route I took, and I was nowhere near this side of the galaxy. But look at these systems now. 5 million, 6 million. Look at that page. 4.2, 4.3. Like, this is new exploration data. Look at the difference in
Yeah.
system value.
It is
versus
significant.
the E-Shorps. Look, E-Shorps was the beginning, 7,000 versus 4.2 million. And believe me when I say that I scanned just as many planets back then
Engage
on the
frameshift
old
drive.
system as I do now.
Charging frameshift
I go
drive.
to every single one of those damn planets and surface scan them with the old DSS.
Language.
Also, like, it's fine that they increase the value of these systems, but keep in mind how much it now is to become elite in exploration than it was back then. Like, the difference is that's more than 10 times easier.
Well, yeah, I was saying
Like, by
earlier,
far.
all you have to do is fly around in the bubble and scan all the Earth-like
Yeah.
planets.
Yeah.
You still won't catch me doing it. I refuse to be criminal.
Fuel scoping.
Oh, you want to go for quadruple elite with CQC?
I'm sorry. There would actually have to be people to play against on CQC for me to do that. And unless I do a Sunday Fun Day live stream
Enter
sprint
scan mode.
of doing that, where everyone lets me kill them, it's not gonna happen.
Exit scan mode.
Although that might be a
0.8
lot of fun.
billion. I'm at 0.8 billion.
Mm.
Oh, that's adorable.
How many billions do you have?
Like, assets or raw cash?
Cash. Raw
raw.
credits.
Raw credits, last I checked, because I've been blowing up a lot on my streams. I think I'm just under 2 billion right now, but my total assets I think is over 10 or 12.
Okay. Well, you have a little bit more than me, I suppose.
Engage frameshift
Yeah,
drive.
well, I ran
Charging frameshift drive.
out of let's see, Sothis and Ceos and
That's a 33 million page, by the way. That's the biggest one so far. 33 million.
smuggling run, 17 Draconis.
So we were talking about this before. Systems in the game. The only thing I've ever done is actual mining and exploration and a little bit of combat.
Have you done the upgrades to mine?
Well, I did on mine.
Oh.
I did the Void Opal, so 3 days I made 1 billion credits. So
Nice.
Fuel
Yeah, if I
scoping.
need money, I actually might need money.
yeah, I mean, considering you can probably still make was unnecessary.
Fuel scoping complete.
This is obviously the longest way to make 1 billion credits. I don't suggest it to anyone, but you know, it was good, honest work. That's for sure.
It only took
Enter
me
scan mode.
3 years
Yeah,
to
you
get
said
this amount of money.
how to make 1 billion credits in 4 years.
Oh, here's the biggest one: 34.3 million for this one.
You should
I
totally
saw
make
one
you should
earlier
totally
for
make a
35.
video out of this. Like,
Yes, you should.
I am making a video. I'm
new
live
money
streaming it.
exploit found in Elite.
No, a fully edited video.
Oh hell
Oh,
no.
gosh.
Okay,
Yeah.
34.5 million is my biggest one so far.
Oh,
Yeah,
you,
it should.
Josh.
Should be titled like "New Money Exploit Found in Elite. Make over 1 billion credits in under 4 years." Yes.
No, Josh. What? Okay, I'm pretty sure everyone will agree with me on this. But I would love to see from you a highlight video of things you've seen on your 4-year exploration.
Well, I mean, most of my exploration videos kind of highlight that, and
Yeah, but
the rest
just
is all on the live stream. So
just like no voiceover, just like here, enjoy some background music, and here's some cool shots I have.
okay, so I
Access
have
scan
in
mode.
the past week or so
Open system
been
map.
recording a little bit
System
of footage of
cartography.
my return to this station. So you could say the last 5,000 light years I've been catching some screenshots and some video footage. I've been posting them into our admin channel, so nobody else has seen them. But I have found some interesting sites. It's just, you know, when you're trying to cover 5,000 light years on economical and you're trying to do that within a week, it takes a lot of time to go out and start videoing. So I wasn't doing as much as I should have. Oh, 4.6
I haven't put out a video
You.
in over a year, which is sad.
Did you feed your scan data to EDSM during your journey? Well, as much as EDSM was able to accept, but that's only the new stuff, which is only about half of my journey. Probably only about a year and a half of my exploration is on EDSM.
Hey, Josh, you're about to hit 1 billion or credits.
Yes. Yeah. Wrong game. Wrong game.
You know what I meant.
I know what you mean. Sinclair's got 1337. Yes, I'll go for 1337. 1.337 billion, right? Still going. Haven't run out of systems yet, so.
Engage frameshift drive.
Jumping.
Drive charging.
Over 4,000 systems sold so far.
Wow.
4,736 systems. 95 pages.
Thanks for keeping track, guys. You're awesome.
Yeah, thanks guys.
4, 3, 2.
Powerhouse, has fluffing ever made you this much money?
Okay, I don't get it.
You don't?
Don't want to.
I'm not exploring
No, not on a G-rated stream.
Fuel scooping.
Oh,
that. Keith is saying, don't think I'll make
Did
pi
you just
billion.
type it?
Pi billion.
yeah, I may have had to Google that.
Vinny just typed in, what is fluffing into? Oh god!
Maybe, let's just say Josh was young and he needed the money.
Well, it's taken him 3 years to get this amount of money, so I'm not surprised.
Oh, 57.6 million for that page.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa!
There we
not
go.
bad.
Wait, plus bonus. Hold on. This could be a record
much is it?
breaker here. Hold on, it's standing by. That's a big one.
And
Active
it could
scan
be even
mode.
more if that bloody unsellable system wouldn't be there.
Okay, there's
Yeah.
there's the record right there. 57,859,976. You want to write that down, Gray, just to see if we get anything better than that?
Hold on, say it again. 57.
57,859,976.
5,
Got
7,
it.
8, 5, 9, 9,
That's a
7, 6.
that's a big page. See, this is where you get a page of all the exploration after they made the change, obviously.
Right?
Before, I'm selling 50 systems and getting, 5,000 credits.
Just think about how much more money it would have been if that red system wasn't in your cell list. Million on one cell.
Might have broken it. Might have broken 60 million. We want a few more of those, though. Please. Thank you.
But it's interesting. That means the systems are kinda sorta chronologically organized, but not really.
Not really.
Like, what do they go by? It's so
I
weird.
still see Pru Hi-Fi, the Zune system. Those are old
Yeah,
systems.
they are in there, but
Greyfail.
the tendency is there to the newer system now.
I don't know. It's still selling old systems. There's another 30 million. Yeah, the Zune systems, the Ord Prow systems. Like, those are all old systems. I don't know why they're mixing them like that. Like, you'd think it would just sell it in the order that it's in their system, in their spreadsheet or database or wherever they store all this information, right?
No idea.
No idea.
Is it like distance from where you are currently? Is that the order?
I don't know. It doesn't really make much sense. But considering they mix them all together, I still don't understand why they couldn't just retroactively, apply the credit.
Exit scan mode. Open
They're
system map.
using the same old system. that
System
they used.
cartography.
It was just RNG.
Yeah. Hey, Kyle. Yeah, making Mad Dough is right. Mad Dough. What am I up to now? 1 point something billion?
My
Old
goodness.
Peculiar asks how much is Stage A Star now on the new system. Does anyone know how much it makes nowadays?
Well, we know how much it was on the old system because I sold it. It was 668,000. It was on the first page that I sold.
Yep. I don't know in the current system though, because we all sold that way before the updates and payouts.
Oh, now I've got 2 systems in red. So once I sell all of this, will it be uploaded to EDSM?
No, not EDSM unless you... Well, it would be uploaded to EDSM
Engage
right now
transfer.
already if you would
Engaging
want
jump.
something to export it there. But your name will be plastered around all your first discoveries now. Suddenly, the galaxy is filled with Josh.
Yes, finally, my name on something. My name is on nothing right now.
20 years later, someone finally gets back to one of the systems you've been to.
Yeah, no kidding. 105 pages so far, so this might...
Wow.
We're getting close, guys. We're almost at the end.
Fuel skipping.
You don't know. We'll see. See how far this goes.
3 weeks later.
Matthew says they use the same principle of organizing stuff as my son does his bedroom.
Enter scan mode.
We were all boys with messy bedrooms once upon a time.
Well, I bet he knows where all his stuff is, and I bet Afdev also exactly know where that stuff is. It's just
doubt
nobody
it.
else knows.
I doubt it.
Nobody else knows.
Have you
Jay
even
Funky
seen-
says he's probably going to do a trip into the void eventually, but the goal is to find a Josh Hawkins system.
Just go back and replay
The-
the stream and then link
The
it
Great Josh Expedition.
I would love to see screenshots of anyone who finds a Josh Hawkins system. Put it in the bar and tag me, or put it in pretty pictures.
So next year's expedition is the Distant Josh expedition. Is that what we're doing?
in. No. The Hawkins expedition.
It'd be called Finding Hawkins.
Yeah. Well, if we called it Distant Josh, then Tom Cook could
Distant
reuse parts of his other song. It was just a old song.
Probably about a remix. Yeah.
Yeah.
The distant Josh.
System scan complete.
Exit scan mode. Open system map.
System map.
Oh, McGurd. Oh, Sim Paul says he's found a Turgid Sandstone system. Turgid Sandstone?
Turgan.
Turgid Sandstone.
To Journey Star Bonbon?
Yeah, there plenty of. Yeah, there's a few out there.
Please don't go looking for my
Should
gap.
take the test.
Mad Mr.
Map of Hawkins World. There's an idea. All the
External
planets that you
camera.
haven't mapped,
Change
before
camera.
the system got introduced, could be mapped by somebody else to get their name on there as well.
The Shoot the Hawk expedition.
Yeah, shoot the Hawk expedition.
Shoot it. Shoot the bloody hawk.
There you go.
Shoot the Hawkins gap
Very good.
expedition. Oh,
Wash
God.
Florkwinds. What? What?
Wash Hawkins, yeah.
Oh, we're back down to 2 million per page now. Ew.
Aw.
Where's this one gone?
2 red things on your sell list.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really, really
If it wasn't there, you probably would have hit 60.
6 more. Let's drop it down. Get some smaller pages here. Josh Expedition would drive most men mad. Yes. Especially the 3 or 4 weeks or so I spent up in the top of the damn galaxy.
External camera.
That was,
Change camera.
Hey Josh, what was the name of your asp?
oh, that's it. I'm done.
Whoa!
Hooray! We're there.
With 2 systems left to sell still. So that was an hour and 20 minutes? Not too
No,
bad.
not really. An hour roughly.
Those 2 systems are 0 light years and 19, so they're just barely within your exploration radius. That's why they won't
Yeah.
sell.
All right, here's the total. You ready? Gray test? So my
Hold
total...
on. Spike says that was 113 pages. So how many systems was that then? Did anybody track the number of systems exactly? That would be interesting.
Yeah, Inf is tracking them.
So give me your final balance.
My final balance is 1,365,409,440 credits.
So that would type that in.
And Explorer rank Elite! Yes!
What a surprise!
Surprise, surprise! Look at this. There's all my promotions. Promotion to Pathfinder, promotion to Ranger,
You have to
Pioneer,
play
and then
them
here it
all.
is. I'm
Yeah.
playing
You
it.
gotta,
all.
you gotta
Okay.
play them. You gotta
Play them
I'll-
one
I'll
at a
play.
time.
There
Yeah,
we go.
one at a
Everyone
time.
quiet.
Okay. Thanks. Oh, it froze. Okay, there's Pathfinder. There's Ranger.
Josh,
Yes. Hold on.
you are
Hold on.
amazing.
Promotion to Pioneer. And
I'll-
here it is. Promotion to Elite. Bum, bum, bum. There it is. Yes. Okay, go ahead. Gray.
I'll tip the actual amount of money that you made into chat, and you take a look at that number, and you tell me you aren't the most amazing guy out there.
Okay. Ah!
Oh my god! Yes, that's amazing!
I tell you what, that is the most deserved elite rank out there.
I think
Oh
so.
my God.
I think so.
Josh,
Elite
you
with
have
elite.
to clip that. You have to clip that.
Okay, so you know what? I can never sell any more exploration data ever
And-
again.
And a sneaky 42 in there as well, 42,000.
Yep.
That's the best amount you could have made ever.
Oh my god. Look in Discord. What am I looking at in Discord?
What channel in Discord is the better
Yeah,
question?
which channel? Sinclair says look in Discord.
Surface scan
I'm looking.
complete.
Where
Don't
am I
see it
looking?
either.
Media? No. I don't know.
No,
where
it's,
I'm
it's what Sinclair said at 2013. If you scroll up a bit.
in Brobar 2013.
Yeah, in the bro bar. In the bro bar. Yeah, just
Wait,
scroll.
2013.
There's one comment in there. That's
He's
20.
talking military.
Oh,
time.
he's
For my time. My
yeah.
time. My time.
Yeah, 1,337 million.
Yeah, that's what he
not
said.
nice. Oh, yeah, this it is.
Close.
Yeah, he totally called it.
Wow, you nailed that one, Sinclair. That's amazing.
That is absolutely amazing. Well,
Wow.
there it is, folks. I am elite with 1,337 million sold
I
credits.
can't believe it. That's ridiculous.
So that just means that you're double elite in exploration.
Yeah, the only one out there, probably.
That's absolutely crazy. Who would have thought, right? Exactly.
That is brilliant.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, it was a little less than I expected, but I mean, that's because I was carrying 2+ years of old exploration payout data on me. I'm sure it would have been considerably more than that. given the fact that the payouts have changed, but it's done. It's sold. Now there's the trip back to the bubble, and then I guess we'll have to take votes on, like, I don't know what to buy next, what to do
Well,
next.
You're nearer to Colonia than the bubble there, actually.
Yeah, but I gotta
Stop
unlock
in and
engineers
say hi to
and
Jax.
stuff. You know, and I gotta.
Oh,
Jax.
Josh has
Pay
to
off your
unlock
butt.
engineers.
No,
Have to
first
go and pay off your
Flown
bar bill.
from Colonia. I'm on my way. I'm almost there.
How many jumps are you still?
Well, how many jumps?
20. I'm 20 jumps
That's
away.
not bad. That's not bad. Time 10.
I'll just leave
Make the
now.
time.
I mean,
You'll never catch him.
I'm a
Engage
slippery
friendship.
bastard.
Preparing for
He's
jump.
probably got a better jump range in that time 10 than Josh's. Yes.
Josh, I've got a project for you.
Yeah.
You could get the Guardian FSD installed online.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Hold on. Lee Mitchell saying Elite Deco.
Yes, you should. In the room, get to it.
Yeah, that'll give me time to get there.
Yeah.
Wait. Can I do
make your ship fancy, Josh.
livery outfitting unavailable?
Well, I guess you have to keep Colonia now then.
Where's the nearest station with outfitting that he can go to?
I don't know. Not many of the truck stops have outfitting. Really.
EDDB.io has everything you need to know. Once you get to where to go, EDDB.io.
He's not wrong.
Third party tools. Yeah.
I know, but he's not wrong.
I love the presentation there.
Okay, let's go check it out.
Into scan mode.
Third party tools.
Bouncy Stickman says Gandharvi. Or Colonia, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't want to go
Yeah.
backwards. I want to keep going towards the bubble. So wait, what am I looking at here?
Anything towards the bubble, boys?
What do I want to look for? Stations? Browse the universe.
Yeah,
Any stations?
stations, and then type in outfitting. You can list it as a category that you want the station to have.
Stations sell ships,
Well-
controls minor factions.
Well, Jay Funky, I'm sure if Minnie goes along to distant radio and sings it for them, they'll put it on their play site.
Well, I guess I need to know what system I'm in right now, right? Which is the Boenst, Boewnst. I'm gonna have to type that into the
Hmm.
Yeah, boys. 17 jumps.
and I'm looking for has facilities.
I had to go back and listen to that EDDB.io jingle. It's great.
Oh, I can't type it in because Google Chrome wants to autofill and it's covering up the damn selections I have.
Oh, I hate it when it does that.
Oh, that is terrible annoying. I can't even choose it because it's below the autofill. What in the hell?
It does that on the Robert Space Industries website as well. So you start filling in your name to buy ships, and then Google goes, "Oh, do you mean this?" Yeah, I do. But you have to click on what they want from their drop-down list, otherwise it doesn't fill it in. It's really irritating.
Okay, here we go. What am I doing wrong here? I've got reference system. I've got has facilities outfitting. I search. Okay, here we go. Distance 2,000 light years, 2.2 K. Boneyard.
Ooh, sounds nice.
You just sort by distance.
Well, I'll tell you what, Josh. I'll come down to the planet. Because I want to see. We want to see how much just pure junking from Colonia made.
Yes, we wanted to just get a comparison on that.
And then I will escort you to that other place. Because I'm actually thinking about flying this ship back to the bubble anyway. Do some. Because there are engineers in Colonia that you can only unlock if you have specific engineers unlocked in the bubble. Like for frameshift drive stuff, apparently Elvira Martok you need to have had unlocked to level 4 before the engineer in Colonia can work. But I had Felicity. It's like,
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's a single engineer in Colonia that you can unlock on their own without
No, you
being
can't.
in Congress.
You have
Yeah,
to have
so-
engineers previously unlocked.
So if you're born in Colonia, you're a bit hosed, really.
Yeah, this looks like it's 2,400 light years away. We won't have time to get there on this stream, at least, because we've only got a half an hour remaining on the stream. So,
Is there anything on that planet worth checking out then?
anything on this planet worth checking out? How the
Yeah.
hell would I know?
Yeah.
I haven't been
I
to a
don't
populated
know.
planet in ages.
Jump into
and let-
orbit and shoot probes.
Yeah.
I
You have
suppose I
these
could do that.
exploration tools.
There
Yes, I
are
suppose I
actually
do.
several planets that are worth mapping in that system. Yes.
I'm looking right now. Not mapped yet. I don't see any.
Exit scan mode.
Nothing terraformable. I don't see why there would be anything worth mapping here. High metal, high metal.
Unless it's like some geezers or something.
Oh, I can't
Take
tell what
SLVs
these
out.
are.
And get...
They're unexplored.
Enter scan
I'd have
mode.
to scan them first, I guess.
Oh, does your ASP have an SRV?
I do have 2 SRVs on this puppy.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Have you like landed and restocked your SRVs?
I did. I'm completely restocked. I'm refueled. I'm repaired, except for my paint job.
Okay, I forgot to ask this earlier, but what's up with this 40% joke?
I was at 40% for, I don't know, like 2 years of exploration. Maybe more. I could.
There was a glorious live stream, a glorious broadcast, where he thought it was a good idea to go into the external camera while he was flying in between 2 stars.
There was that.
got toasted.
Yes, there was that. I wonder if I should take a passenger with me and then try to take a passenger mission to the bubble.
Oh, that's a...
There's no outfitting there.
Oh, right.
Oh.
I can't equip the lounge. You're right.
No, you'd have to sit them in the co-pilot seat or stuff them in an SRV. They don't.
Shove
They
them
take
in
time.
Yeah.
Too bad multi-crew didn't work that way, right?
Let's see what mission.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 40% era is 100% over now.
Oh.
Mining
But-
Josh,
investment.
wait, Josh, did you repair your paint job?
No.
Nope.
Good. Very good. Very good.
That's good.
That was
Why is
that was
that?
very Palpatine, wasn't it? Good.
Excellent.
Speaking of which, did you guys see like the Star Wars celebration thing and the thing at the end?
No.
No.
The trailer, you mean?
Yeah, no, well, yeah, the trailer, but like, I posted it in my Discord video section. But the guy who originally played Palpatine was on stage.
And
That's all I'm saying.
And
That's all.
Okay.
you're leaving
No
us hanging
spoilers.
here. Okay.
No spoilers.
Okay.
You're
well,
leaving bros hanging. Do you know how bad that is? Oh.
I think with this sausage party, you'd be used to it by now.
Oh. All right.
And we're back to fluffers.
Sinclair.
System scan.
So Sinclair is the clear and
Access scan
obvious
map.
winner of that contest. Sinclair, I will let you choose a paint job of your choice.
there you go. Would be hard to beat that one.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like-
that was pretty precise.
it can't get more spot on, to be honest.
Sinclair, you can go ahead and message me in Discord. Send me over your email or whatever it is that I need to send over. I think it's just an email of your game account and which paint job you'd like to have, and I'll get that sent over to you right
Like-
away.
Try to get that into your mind. He was off by less than 1 promille.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible. I mean, obviously he was doing it for cool factor and never thought
But
that
he
he would
will.
actually get it, but, but he got it. He didn't think he would get it, but he got it.
Yeah, well done.
Very, very well done. All right, I'm gonna jump into orbit here because I feel weird being in a station.
There's one thing I can definitely say is that he must be very proud of those numbers he guessed.
Yes, he must be. Oh, so what did my reputation change to with all of this? From the Colonial Council.
Allied.
I hope I
Maybe.
would be. I mean, they gave me all the money. I should be changing their reputation.
Yeah.
So,
Your reputation
so
with
one
Josh
of the
Hawkins'
one of the guys on that station or on that base now has gone home to his son. It's like, Daddy, welcome home. Did you bring any food today? No, I'm sorry, Timmy. I'm sorry. We haven't got any money anymore. We had to give it to Commander Josh Hawkins. He returned from his long adventure. We always knew this day would come. Oh, but I'm so hungry, Daddy.
Yeah, and then the kid'll survive by eating daddy's legs one at a time. And then in 10 years' time, that kid'll come after Josh.
Yeah, that's it.
You made me eat my daddy's legs. That's what
There's the plot for the next Exploring the Milky Way Galaxy.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Since Elite doesn't have space legs, is it really that bad of a thing?
Well,
Well,
it doesn't
now
have
you know
space
why
legs
that-
anymore.
Josh wants that Hawkins to eat them all. You know, that's what happened. Now you know.
Daddy doesn't
Someone
have
says to you,
space legs anymore.
yeah, if someone says to you, "Where's the space legs in Elite?" Hashtag blame Josh Hawkins because it's like.
Poor Timmy.
Josh Hawkins. Yeah, we're getting there now, aren't we?
Engage frame shift drive.
Jumping.
Drive charging.
I am 10 jumps out. Nearly there. Nearly there.
What have we got? 10 jumps still. Jeez. Oh, there's biologicals on this planet. Alright, let's go check that out.
Yeah.
You'll touch some fungi.
Fungi or trees or pumpkins.
Something like that.
Be nice to see.
And in all of those jumps, not one.
Yep.
Fuel cell.
Colonia.
Yeah.
I intentionally skipped those because I want to find them on my own.
Fuel stamping complete.
I am determined to find them.
Since you're going to be back in the bubble, does that mean you might be able to join me for a Sunday fun day?
There's still like 17,000 light years to go, Vinny. I don't know how quickly
that
that's
should
gonna
be, like,
happen.
chump change for you, man.
Oh yeah, sure.
That just
You
come
know,
out.
that's nothing.
Oh wait, you don't have engineering. Is
Nope.
that-
And I don't jump on fastest route either. So
There are
Not-
some
not
great things to
often,
see
at
on the way back, though. Like, there's some really cool, like, Greatest put some really good points of interest together when we were coming out to Colonia. So you could visit some of those on the way back. There's some really nice
yeah.
places.
Yep.
I will certainly check that out. Maybe I can even do the distant worlds waypoints along the way here and kind of check them
Catch
out
up
in
to 'em?
reverse order.
Those are slightly different, but yeah, it's just as good. They put some real effort into finding those systems as well for the waypoints
Are those
and
pumpkins?
stuff in between. Pumpkins looks like.
No, they're just like spikes.
Moldy mounds.
Ew.
Yeah.
You can get materials off those.
Really?
What
Have they got
kind
things
of
on the
flying maneuver is that, Josh?
That was
That's
the
called the vertical velocity halt roll.
well. You would think with only 0.28 Gs and all my pips and engines, I wouldn't have been coming down so quickly like that.
You're flying an Asp Explorer, you know?
Yes, and I tried my
Unengineered.
darndest to reverse that by cranking my strafe upwards thrust as hard as I could, but it didn't seem to slow me down, so I figured I would just turn sideways and skim the ground with just my wing, which I did.
Ground assisted braking, also known as litho braking. Yep.
Yeah. It's supposed
Didn't
to be
the
something kind of like
Israeli moonlander do that recently?
that. Oh, that,
Yeah, that was
that was really ground-assisted braking.
that was the
I think
most Kerbal litho brake ever.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
I
made me
think
think
it
of
hit the
Kerbal
surface
immediately.
of the moon at 900 meters a second sideways and
Oh.
about 130 straight down.
Yep.
I think they should have been coming down at around 6 meters a
System
second for a
scan
successful
complete.
hit.
The problem
Exit
is
scan
that
map.
the,
Open
they
system
lost
map.
telemetry on it. For
System
one,
map.
and for second, the
inertial
module that
guidance
actually-
system.
Yeah, the inertial guidance system that actually keeps it aligned during its descent, like, went offline.
Was it?
Yep.
Was it the telemetry? I heard that they lost
No, no.
contact, like all communications entirely.
Telemetry, yes, same thing.
That is telemetry. Yeah, they I think first they had a issue. We don't know what exactly, but an issue with the inertial guided system. So that's what tells the spacecraft how it's oriented and how much it's accelerating and stuff like that. So basically where it is itself. And shortly after that, they lost telemetry. And then they tried to reboot it or something when they got it back for a second. But at that point, it was pretty much too late already.
I think it was like
couldn't
130
recover.
meters above the ground when they got their final bit of telemetry.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they shouldn't have rebooted that late. I mean, if they had enough time, they should have rebooted it before the point of no return.
To be honest, I don't think it would have worked either. There was just no time for that in such a situation.
All they had to do was burn anti-radial to get their vertical velocity down again.
Yeah, but if the spaceship doesn't know where it is, how it's oriented, then it could be spinning out like crazy for all we know.
So
And it was running Vista. They were doomed.
Don't you win Windows ME?
considering we landed the first people on the moon using a computer that was less powerful than your cell phone, I'm sure that that's not a problem.
Yeah, but it didn't have Windows.
Windows, yeah, well,
No, it did have. It had 2 windows.
Oh, yeah. Wow, thanks.
Okay, so I'm actually going to take this opportunity to test something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time, but haven't come across any biological signals for quite a while. I'm going to go up into orbit.
Are you doing some bowling?
No bowling.
Speed bowling?
No bowling.
Aw.
What I want to do right now is this. Go into this mode. Swing this puppy around.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of funny that...
Listen. Target too close. Okay, hold on, I gotta get away from the planet.
It is kind of funny that the last telemetry they received was like 100 and something meters above the ground, and their vertical downward speed was about 100 and something meters a second. So it was literally 1 second before that thing hit the ground.
They should have done the math before they did the reboot, honestly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the SpaceX Heavy? Falcon Heavy? come down?
Yes.
Oh,
I can't believe they landed all 3 boosters.
That was glorious.
Watching that was so cool. The 2 of them coming down at the same time like that. What?
And you could see the boosters in space, like doing their synchronized rotation and reorienting themselves.
Frame
and
shift drive
off the
engaging.
cameras, you actually saw the other booster from the one booster. That was super cool.
It was just watching them literally land within seconds of each other.
That's actually intentional.
Well, of course they came out. I mean, they're at the same altitude, so it makes sense that they would hit less than a tenth of a degree.
No, that's actually intentional, Josh. The first time they landed, way back, I don't know, several months ago, they almost landed at exactly the same time, but that was unintentional because they figured it's actually safer to have them land a few seconds apart, so that's why you saw it this way now.
Yeah. Okay, so
They could make them land at exactly the same time if they wanted to.
Why not? Why not the safety?
I think, I don't know, maybe something with the guidance systems or so for each of one of them, that nothing gets messed up. I don't know. No clue.
Plus, it's the trajectory to keep in mind as they're coming down, using those grid pins to realign, drag, and stuff to keep in mind as well. Wind resistance, stuff like that. But I mean, either way, it was amazing. The only downside with one of the landings was one of the touchdown had to hit the ground a little harder. So one of the crushed struts on the furthest booster when it landed was actually, if you look back and watch it,
Yeah, you saw it leaning over.
Yeah. But that's fine, because that's what those struts are built for.
Yeah, they got a really great safety record now.
Matthew, in chat there has just reminded people of something. Josh, did you sell your Codex discoveries?
What Codex discoveries? No,
Didn't you stop and composite scan bark mounts? Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I need silence.
Katie?
I need silence for 1 second. Just want to hear this. Okay, so there's absolutely no difference in terms of the biological signals being on a planet as far as the sounding goes. I hear nothing. Sounds like the normal bubbling. Let me just go check this planet real quick. Yeah, that's high metal content. What type of planet was this one? This one is a rocky body. Let's see. Let me just find another rocky body here. This is what I've been wanting to hear for a while, is whether or not there is an actual difference in the rocky body sound with biological or non-biological.
System scan complete.
And you can tell that just
Exit scan mode.
Well, yeah, they have different sounds, right?
Open system map.
System
I
cartography.
wouldn't know.
Yeah. So here's a regular rocky body. It's got that bubbling sound. But it also has sort of like a alien sounding thing, which always throws me off. It's the bubbling and the alien sound. Okay, now let's go back to A2 here. Oh, okay. So there is a difference. This one has just the bubbling, but not the alien sounds. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. No weird alien sounds, just bubbling for biological. Let's see if there's another rocky body here. I'll check just to be sure.
I can rock your body if that's what you want.
God. Oh, baby. Samson class bulk cargo ship. What that thing's doing out here. Wing invitation received. Commander Scorpius, have you made it?
Hello, I am here.
You are
Why?
here. Where?
It's only taken me 2 hours.
You're not in the instance.
He probably just has to get closer to you.
Oh,
Maybe.
I see. Hold on. I see
Oh, no,
you
I
at
see.
110 light seconds.
Turn
Yeah.
on your bacon.
Yeah, bacon's arming bacon. Bacon is armed to the wing.
There you are. Okay. A friend! Oh my goodness! Engage Wingman Navlock. Alright, there we go. I'm Navlock to you. So you're gonna go and
Okay.
sell your jonking data.
Yeah, so which
From
planet do I
Florida
want?
here.
Is it
A2.
Pearl Harbor?
A2.
Got it. Got it.
Got
Got
it.
it.
Alright, get it.
Surface scan.
On's me way.
Was I the last person that you actually met out there when
Yes.
we shot
I
the
believe so.
episodes 21-ish or something?
Uh-huh.
It's the last person you met out there.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen another commander. But although in the chat the other day they were saying there was some commander that had surprised me in a system, and I don't remember who it was specifically, but someone had jumped out while I was live streaming and actually did pop up on my radar for a very short little while. It scared me a little bit. I was like, what the hell?
Picture says that was him.
Oh, that was Rodney. Okay. Yes. And I believe that was after I shot the episode with you, Turgid, so... But you guys would have been the last two... I've only seen 3 people out in black.
Yeah, literally.
One was Shibuka, one was you, one was Rodney, and then I actually had one... Okay, well, I these were more...
The cannon
prepared.
guys, right?
Yeah, the cannon guys, and one other volunteered to be on one of my episodes when I didn't wanted to come out. But yes, those were more range. Actually, those cannon guys did a fantastic job. I mean, they jumped halfway across the galaxy. come and meet me to film those episodes. It was pretty cool. Gotta
Yes,
say.
Oxy just arrived at Beagle Point.
In his, what was it?
Canopy Less Mamba.
Cannabis Mamba, yeah.
Canopy.
Congratulations, Oxy.
Wow. Congratulations is right.
I'm gonna go jump on his stream and annoy him.
Good idea. He needs a good annoying when he's out there.
There he is. Okay, he's in the Zencast. I'll be right back.
That's pretty crazy. No canopy.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he has
does
a
that.
rule, which might be my fault, but if he runs out of oxygen, he has to reset his save.
Oh, what?
Yeah, because he was so confident with his mathematics. It's like, and I think it was one drunken night. He's like, "I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go without a canopy, and I've got everything I need." All right then. Well, if you choke, if you die by choking, you have to wipe. Any other means, okay, but
And he hasn't yet. He's
hasn't
been out
yet.
there how many times now? With no
Well,
canopies and ships?
I think for
times.
most of the ships by now, like he's taken everything out there.
Oh yeah, but I mean with no canopy, he's done that at least 3 times now. I think this is at least
Many more, I think.
Yeah.
I know he's done it in the Further Lands. I know he's now done it in the Mamba, and there are several other ships, I think.
So,
Did it in-
how does he do that? He flies
He
and then goes and
refills his
gathers
oxygen.
the resources to refill his oxygen every so often?
yeah, yeah.
So he has to
And-
do
and
a
your
lot
oxygen-
of stops.
It doesn't deplete. No, he just gathers tons and tons of materials before he goes.
Oh,
Ahead of
before-
time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And
If he's
and
doing it
oxygen doesn't-
before,
Yeah.
I mean, it's impressive, but I would like to see him do it on the fly. Like, he has to stop and find the materials.
That's mean.
Because when he goes into his SRV, he's not losing oxygen, right? He's using his SRV's oxygen, so...
But then he does have to take off and land, doesn't he? And that takes time.
Does
Yep.
take off.
And then Super Cruiser oxygen doesn't deplete. So it's kind of.
Interesting. Let's put it
I love your synchronized approach there.
Yes. Your ship looks absolutely spectacular. Love it.
And large. Very, very large.
Chunky boy.
Oh Lord, he covered. That's yours.
Plymouth Landing Base 7. Yeah, one over there.
Oh, 7, of course.
Oh, you
7.
you're finished on 07. You've got Leet.
And I'm getting this.
Lead,
And you're doing 07.
Yeah.
It was lead billion and fort in that number.
Scan complete.
Yeah.
Because of course, you know,
If I-
Josh
if
doesn't
I'm
do any
Leet
half.
man, I would say that
I don't
was
half-ass this
preordained.
stuff. There we go. Alright, let's touch down and see what you get for selling all your data.
You could quickly check your codex and see how many systems you got clocked in there now.
Yeah, I guess I could.
Yeah. Assuming they've
stats.
got contacts for that, they should have.
I wanted to see if I could see Scorb landing, but I can't get the camera over there far enough. He's just
Too
behind that
fitty.
building over there.
250 meters you go. Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, Spike says you can't sell codex stuff. I don't think
You
they
don't
have
sell it.
contacts here.
So
Well,
it-
no, I don't think they have authority contacts here. I'll have a check. But as I say, it's a truck stop. It's just a truck stop.
They don't. Commodities, mission, passenger,
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
all. However, I can make a character now. I can hollow myself. Hollow me, myself.
Yeah.
Oh, surprise!
Brave new world.
I am actually an African American.
Hey,
Actually, I'm a girl.
No, if you-
Commander Josh Hawkins is a woman.
have you actually saved it all, the character? Because I mean, you've got the standard,
Never saved
the
the character.
standard basic
I'm on the basic always.
black suit, black helmet,
Oh,
Captain
wow.
Black. Yeah.
I don't even know how to get out of
You
here.
You haven't been to a station since. Wow, that was so long ago.
Yeah.
You don't need to. You can follow me on the fly now.
But I didn't want to. I didn't want to do that. while I
No,
was-
no, it would be wrong, wouldn't it? It would be wrong.
It felt a
Universal
little...
Party Graphics is taking ages. What did you do, Josh?
I broke the system. Not gonna lie.
Oh, Jeff, we've got another one coming in here selling data. Oh, God, no.
Don't answer it, don't answer
Score's
it!
gonna be like, sorry sir, we have no money left. Can you please come back in 4 years?
Pop out to that Hawkins guy and siphon
When
some.
our economy has recovered.
How do I exit out of this, though? How do I exit out of the, Oh, there it is. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't see it because I was in windowed mode. Exit it without.
So I'm getting money. So
Someone said, look
4.2
in
million
my
on this page.
left panel. What am I? Oh, system authority vessel. No.
To see in transactions how many codex entries you've got. You've probably also got some bounties to claim from.
Claims, missions, passengers, claims, fines, bounties.
Yeah, you can look at that.
Is it under claims, I guess?
Yeah, you've got
Scan
100,000
complete.
codexes.
Yeah, because I've only found one.
Tack another 100,000.
That's not what I mean, I just mean your stats in the codex. Can you not check them out?
Oh, my stats in the
Well, you
codex.
can
Yeah,
now.
that's not
You can
bad. I
now.
definitely can do that.
Look at all those bounties you need to pick up. If half of these systems still exist.
Okay,
Probably.
so let's see what we've got. Exploration, total profits, level 3 detailed scans, 21,082, level 2 detailed scans, 20,937, efficiency bonuses received, 428,
Nice.
highest payout, 14 million. Bullshit! It was 57 million, but
Well,
I guess,
for the
yeah, for the page, I guess.
Single
so.
system. Yeah.
Ooh,
That's not bad for a single system, though. 14 mil.
not too bad.
Shabby
Yes.
at all.
So the
Not
furthest
shabby,
I
that's-
ever got from the bubble was 36,000 light years, though. Because that damn video
Halfway.
series of mine turned me around halfway through. I was going to be.
Oh my god, that's huge. Oh my god.
What?
If you hurry.
414 kilometers traveled in the SRV.
It's great, isn't it?
Is that a lot?
No,
No.
it is not.
Mine's measured in megameters.
Oh. I didn't do a lot of SRVing along the way, to be honest. It was mostly flying.
I don't know. I dread to think how much grace is. Because
I'm well above 14 megameters now, I think.
yeah. I mean, I've got some when I fell through a planet and left myself falling through the core to the other side and then back up again. So yeah, mine's got
So far, I've got about 9 million from 2 pages that I've sold, and I've had a load of first discoveries as well. Now, I exploded in this ship. My 2020 video. So all my exploration stuff that I had prior to that I hadn't sold would have gone. So this is all
Just
since then.
so just from
So
Colonia
how-
to here, jonking.
Yeah. So how did I get first discoveries?
I have no idea. This goes back to what we were saying before. We don't understand how it works.
Under scan mode.
Maybe buggy. I don't know. So there's another 4.8 million here. I mean, yes, I've just done 157.
Well, you can get first discoveries because you actually detail surface scan the star that you jump next to each time you are in the system.
Oh, that might be it then.
So-
These are stars then. So
Yes.
a whole load more first discoveries.
Right, right.
So that's what is that now?
Yeah, you always discover the stars in the system. Says,
15
Professor
million.
Atheist.
So I've got. Yeah, I got about 15 million out of. No, about 10 million. 10 or 12 million. Just from junking from Colonia to here. So I got about 10 million.
That's only like what, 2.5 pages of data?
It's like three pages, 3 or 4 pages.
So you made more money off of just 3 or 4 pages than probably the first year of my exploration.
Yeah, I don't know what to say to you.
That's
Sorry, I guess.
yeah, it's a sad day. Sad day.
So, how much cash do you need to make from exploration to hit elite?
I don't know. I hit it either way, so it didn't really make too much of a difference to me.
Well, yeah, but I'm pretty sure someone in chat knows.
Spooky, that's actually a fair point, because yes, flown distance in the Asteroid does count as well. I think it's the ground distance that counts, so my planet wouldn't have counted that much even, because I wouldn't have traveled far across the planet of the surface of the planet. But I've had 10 plus megameters even before I started the whole planetary circumnavigation shebang, just from rock ratting.
I'm now Pioneer. Nice.
Well, there you go. Well done. And now the next stage of this journey begins, and I have to make it back to the bubble. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time, unfortunately, once again, where we will close out the show. And I will not be here for the next 2 weekends. Taking my honeymoon with my wife 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago.
Yay!
We got married, so we're going on our honeymoon for the first time, and it's our first travel that we're going to be doing since we've been married. It is very possible that Ascorbius will be hosting the show when? Next week or the week after?
Week after. Next week is Elite Meet up in Manchester, so a few commanders out there sharing a couple of beers. So if there's anybody going to Elite Meet next week up in Manchester, then look out for me. I'll see you there, and we can share a
Open
beverage.
system map.
There will be no show.
System cartography.
What's the matter?
At this time of night, I'll probably be a little bit on the inebriated side.
We gotta wrap this up, guys. We gotta wrap this up. Sorry, we're coming up to that 2-hour mark. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining. It was a lot of fun selling all that data. It's been great having you guys support me throughout this whole trip. And gosh, I don't know what's next for Commander Josh Hawkins, but something interesting for sure. So. Here's some outro music, and let's read the sponsors, ladies and gentlemen.
See out your window.
This show is sponsored by Commander Branix, Corvus, Corax, Malik, Xanthia, Scorpius, Darb, Keith, Sin, Daedalus, Dead Star, Giz, Binary Star, Sato Chip, Lucci, Coffee, Lycracy Maximus, Limit Nuke, Cuber, Primetime Casual, Ujitai, Kurikechi, Kobayashi, Special, Spooky, James, Koso, Commander Byron, Nix, Powerhouse, Top Laser, Henka, Speedstorm, and Theodore Bauer. This is Commander Josh Hawkins signing off.
Stop screen recording.